Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the feline world with 10 cat facts you never imagined. Seriously, even people who've lived with cats for years will be surprised by some of these. So grab your coffee, get your cat on your lap if they let you, right? And come along, because this is going to be great. And hey, if you love cat content and want to learn more about this fascinating world, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because every week there's a brand new video full of fun and useful info for true cat lovers. Oh, and don't forget to drop a comment below telling me which fact surprised you the most, or if you already knew any of them. And stick around until the end, because the last fact will blow your mind. Number 1, purring is a healing mechanism. Have you ever stopped to wonder why cats purr? Most people think it's just a sign of happiness, like when a cat is cozy, relaxed, or getting some good pets. But the truth goes way deeper. Purring can actually be a natural healing mechanism that cats use not only for themselves, but surprisingly, even for us humans. Scientific studies have shown that the sound of a cat's purr falls within a frequency range of 25 to 150 hertz. These sound vibrations are directly linked to healing benefits. In both animals and humans, these frequencies have been shown to promote tissue regeneration, strengthen bones, reduce inflammation, and even ease pain. So when a cat is injured or unwell, it may purr as a way to speed up its own recovery. It's like they have a built-in self-repair system, and it doesn't stop there. Many vets have noticed that cats will sometimes purr even when they're stressed, scared, or in pain, like during a vet visit or after an injury. That completely breaks the idea that purring only means they're content. In fact, it's more like a survival tool, both physical and emotional. Their bodies literally vibrate to stay balanced and heal. Now here's something even more fascinating. Some researchers believe a cat's purr may also have calming effects on humans. That's why so many cat owners say they feel more relaxed, less anxious, and even physically better when their cat is purring in their lap. These frequencies might help lower your heart rate, reduce stress, and stabilize blood pressure. So in a way, cats aren't just cute, they're four-legged therapists. So next time your cat is purring, take a moment to appreciate it. It might be a sign of comfort, healing, affection, or maybe all of the above. Your cat is not only taking care of itself, but maybe taking care of you too. Number 2, cats have a natural GPS. Have you ever heard one of those stories where a cat goes missing only to show up days or even weeks later back at home, acting like nothing happened? It sounds like a miracle, right? But the truth is, cats have an incredible sense of direction. Many people call it a natural GPS, and honestly, that's not an exaggeration. Cats really can find their way home even after traveling for miles. But how is that possible? Scientists are still trying to fully understand this phenomenon, but the main theories point to a powerful combination of senses. First, it's believed that cats can actually sense the Earth's magnetic field, much like migratory birds do. This would give them a kind of internal compass that helps them navigate even in unfamiliar environments. In addition to that, cats have an incredibly sharp sense of smell. They can pick up on scents we could never detect, like the smell of their home, certain objects, or even their human scent left on plants, paths, or drifting in the air. And let's not forget their super sensitive hearing. Cats can recognize familiar sounds, like your voice, the creak of a door, or other pets at home even from far away. All of these senses working together allow many cats to map out a route back home, even in complex urban areas or wide-open rural spaces. And the most amazing part, they do this with no maps, no GPS, and no external help. It's pure instinct and animal intelligence. So the next time you hear a story about a lost cat returning home after a long time, know that it's not just luck, it's science, it's nature, and it's another one of the incredible abilities that make cats such mysterious and fascinating animals. Number 3, meowing is only for humans. Did you know that cats don't meow at other adult cats? That's right. Meowing, the distinctive sound we instantly recognize as a form of communication exclusively between cats and humans. It's like cats have developed a special language just to talk to us. In the wild, adult cats rarely meow at each other. They use other methods to communicate, like scent marking, body language, and specific vocalizations for different situations. But meowing is basically a tool reserved for interacting with humans. This is fascinating because it shows just how much cats have adapted to living with us, learning to communicate in a way that works in our world. What's even more interesting is that each cat has its own unique meow, using different variations to express specific needs or desires. For example, the meow to ask for food is usually more insistent and repetitive, while a meow to get attention might be softer and longer. Some cats even develop their own dialect to communicate with their owner, with sounds that humans learn to understand over time. And it doesn't stop there. Cats can also modulate the volume, pitch, and frequency of their meows to create different effects on whoever is listening. That's why sometimes a meow sounds like a desperate plea, and other times like a simple hello, I'm here. It's a true feline art of communication. Interestingly, adult cats tend to stop meowing at each other because they don't need to. They've already established their social relationships and use other signals to understand one another. But with humans, meowing becomes a powerful tool to build and maintain a connection, show affection, ask for help, or even manipulate us into giving them treats. So next time your cat meows, pay attention. They're speaking to you in a very special way, using a language that only you two understand. Number 4, slow blinking is a cat's kiss. If you've ever had a moment where your cat stares at you for a few seconds and then slowly blinks, congratulations, you've just received a feline kiss. That's right, when cats slowly blink while looking directly at you. It's a gesture full of meaning. It's their subtle but powerful way of saying, I trust you. In the feline world, this behavior is one of the strongest signs of affection and trust. Unlike us humans, cats don't always show love in obvious ways. They tend to be more reserved, more subtle. So when a cat looks you in the eyes and slowly closes its eyelids, they're allowing themselves to be vulnerable even just for a moment. In the animal kingdom, direct eye contact can often be seen as a threat, so the slow blink is a clear signal that they feel safe around you. The best part, you can respond to this gesture kind of like saying I trust you too. All you need to do is look at your cat gently, without staring aggressively, and blink slowly back. Many cat owners report that, over time, their cats begin to respond in kind. It becomes a kind of silent conversation, full of connection. This simple act is also a great way to comfort shy or nervous cats, especially those who've come from difficult background or are adjusting to a new environment. The slow blink sends a clear message. I'm not a threat, you're safe here. It can be the start of a gentle, trusting relationship. So next time you catch that soft gaze followed by a slow blink, don't ignore it. You've just been kissed by your cat, and in the feline world, that's a true sign of love and acceptance. Number 5, cats have better hearing than dogs. Have you ever noticed how cats seem to hear things we can't? Everything is quiet, and suddenly your cat perks up its ears, stares at something invisible, and dashes off into another room. Chances are they actually did hear something. Because cats have incredibly sharp hearing, even better than dogs. To give you some perspective, humans can typically hear sounds ranging from 20 Hz to about 20,000 Hz. Dogs, famous for their hearing, can reach around 45,000 Hz. But cats? They can detect sounds up to 64,000 Hz. That means they can hear ultrasonic frequencies, high-pitched sounds that are completely out of our range and even out of a dog's range. This super hearing makes cats exceptional nocturnal hunters. Even in complete darkness, they can detect tiny movements like an insect crawling, a mouse rustling, or the flutter of a bird's wing. That's also why your indoor cat might suddenly react to something you can't see or hear. Chances are they're picking up on a sound that's totally undetectable to you. And let's not forget their incredible ear control. A cat can rotate each ear independently up to 180 degrees, which helps them pinpoint the exact location of a sound with impressive accuracy. It's a huge advantage in the wild, but even at home, it works like a built-in radar. The tiniest noise in the kitchen, the creak of a door, or let's be honest, the sound of the treat bag opening ... they pick it up instantly. This heightened sense of hearing also allows cats to anticipate things before they happen. They often hear footsteps before you enter the room or recognize familiar voices from far away. And yes, that includes the sound of a can being opened, arguably the most exciting sound in the world for a cat. So, if you've ever thought your cat has a sixth sense, a big part of that mystery comes from their extraordinary hearing. They live in a soundscape that we can barely comprehend, and they're constantly using it to hunt, explore, stay safe, and, of course, have a little fun. Number 6. A cat's tongue works like a multi-tool. If you've ever been licked by a cat, you know it feels nothing like a dog's tongue. A cat's lick is rough, dry, and almost brush-like. That's no accident. A cat's tongue is actually an incredibly versatile tool, perfectly designed by nature for multiple essential functions. It's covered in backward-facing papillae, tiny, hook-shaped structures made of keratin, the same tough material that makes up claws and fingernails. These microscopic hooks are what give the tongue that sandpaper-like texture, and they serve several important purposes in a cat's daily life. The most well-known is grooming. Cats are obsessively clean and spend a significant part of their day licking themselves. This natural brush helps them remove loose fur, dirt, dust, and even parasites. It's like having a built-in self-cleaning comb. On top of that, grooming also helps reduce their sense of survival instinct inherited from their wild ancestors, who needed to stay undetected by predators or prey. But a cat's tongue isn't just for staying clean, it's also essential for eating. Those keratin hooks allow cats to strip meat from bones, helping them fully consume their prey, a crucial skill for survival in the wild. Even domestic cats still have this instinct deeply ingrained, and there's more. The tongue also plays a key role in drinking water. Unlike dogs, who lap water with their tongues curling backward, cats use a quick, precise motion to touch the surface of the water and lift a column of liquid into their mouth before it falls. It's a surprisingly sophisticated process that's even been studied by scientists that blend speed, timing, and the laws of physics. So that rough tongue isn't just for show. It's a perfectly engineered survival tool that serves as a cleaner, a scraper, and a drinking device all in one. It's basically a Swiss Army knife inside your cat's mouth, a natural instrument for hygiene, feeding, and hydration that's worked flawlessly from the wild outdoors to the comfort of your living room. Number 7. They have a secret extra toe. Cats have an extra toe on their front paws, called a dew claw. It doesn't touch the ground when they walk, but it's super useful for climbing, hunting, and grabbing onto things. It's one of the feline world's secret weapons and plays a big role in their incredible agility and grip. Number 8. Super flexible spine equals landing on their feet. A cat's spine is one of the most flexible in the animal kingdom. This is what allows them to twist their bodies midair in those jaw-dropping flips when they fall. The famous riding reflex, that ability to land on their feet, comes from a combination of spinal flexibility and an amazing sense of balance, which is controlled by their inner ear. But keep in mind, falls can still cause serious injuries, so make sure your windows and balconies are safe. Number 9. They can feel your emotions. Cats are incredibly sensitive and can pick up subtle changes in your tone of voice, body language, and even your scent. Yes, stress actually changes the chemical composition of your sweat. That's why your cat might approach you when you're sad or keep their distance when you're tense. They're far more emotionally tuned in than we often give them credit for. Number 10. A cat's brain is 90% similar to a human's. Did you know that a cat's brain is 90% similar to the human brain? It shares areas responsible for emotion, memory, and decision-making. That's why they seem so aware, full of personality, and let's be honest, sometimes a bit stubborn. They're basically furry little geniuses walking around your house. So, which of these facts blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing what surprises you the most. And if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. That really helps the channel grow and motivates me to keep bringing you this kind of content. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with a fellow cat lover, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video. Give your cat a kiss from me, and take care.